Okay, or otherwise the copper string. Suppose you take here at the time of Vinayak Nimajjana, we are contain the water and somewhat strings are there for the cranes. How much long, how much thick, thin here? Yes, there is a very thick things are there with a more area of cross section. They are not extended. Okay, clear or not? That type of the strings purpose only this application may is useful. Okay, clear or not? And the second point about the tensile forces. Okay, clear or not? Yes, and this is the first point. Next point about the tension forces. Yeah, one second. There is a what the statement is there. You know, if a string is a massless, the tension is in it has same everywhere. Yes, however, if a string has a mass, tension at a different point will be different. Okay, clear or not? Yes, and here suppose here the string is a massless. Means what? Massless string is nothing but it is not available. Compare with the yes masses which is attached by it. This is a very less mass is there. Understand all of you? You taken there is a only just 3 grams of a string, but 100 grams or 1 kg of mass we are considered. It is a called what? Yes, suppose you take it is one of the string here we consider. The string is contained at the both the ends. The masses are there here. Okay, now these masses are contained at the both the ends. Okay, now are heavier compare with the yes mass of the strings. Mass of the string. Suppose you have to take some nylon thread or otherwise the plastic threads we are consider. Okay, the plastic things are weightless actually, but they are when they are handled by the 1 kg mass or 2 kg masses also, it will be bare. Okay, clear or not? There is a not a tension is a vary throughout the strings, whatever the mass will be considered. Okay, clear or not? I hope you understood. There is a big masses are attached, whatever the mass is attached here. But compare with the M is the as this M or a capital M is far greater than the mass of the string. Okay, clear or not? Yes, mass of the string is nothing but the mass contained by the string. It is our very small. Compare with these masses are negligible. You know very well. I thought you may understood it. Is actually in a movies the heroes and as well as that all the persons when they're fighting they're not jumping actually like that. Okay, yeah, there is some threads are attached by the things. Okay, now otherwise the biggest things the hero is a may it will be what when he is given a punch it will be broken. Okay, clear or not all those things? That all the things are not suspended in air. As not hero is only lift the things actually. Okay, clear or not? Yes, there is the simply it will be attached by the somewhat strings and it will be the strings is only as totally bear that masses. Compare with these masses, that string mass is very low. That's why there is a no tension force is the changes throughout the string. Here you consider the tension force is the same. Here we consider the tension force is same. Here we consider the tension force is the same. Everywhere along the strings there is a tension force is the same. Suppose the string mass is varied. Mass is different at different places. Not uniformly contain the mass. Here there is a very thick string is there. Here very thin string is there. Here very thick. Here very thin. Like that the strings are available. Or the mass of the string is heavy. At that time tensions are also varied. Okay, clear or not? Tensions are also varied. Look at the textbook picture here given. Somewhat a mass is given here and it will be as connected by the wire in this particular string. There is a pulley, it will be there, and through the pulley there is a what we are consider one more mass is attached. Yes, here M2 is attached or a capital M small m is attached. Throughout the string there is a tension is the same. Here and here the tension is the same only. Here and here the tension is the T only. Got it or not? It is not a vary throughout the string. it is not valid when our string is massless. Okay, clear or not? And next we are consider here. Yes, masses are contain somewhat different for yes string. It is we consider. Okay, na? Yes, and now there is we are consider this string. Okay, here there like this here we are added the masses. Capital M is added here. There is we are taken a T1 and T2 here. T1 is equal to become T2 only. Okay, but this masses of the string is a vary. The T1 may not equal to T2. Okay, now here the forces may become T3 and T4. Here the forces may become T1 and T2. Got it or not? Yes, there is a T1 and T2 are not equal to T3 and T4 here. Understood or not? This is the meaning of the second point. I hope you understood. There is a when we are considered string is a massless, the tension in it is the same everywhere along the string. Okay, in case the masses of the string is different. Okay, the tension is also become a different throughout the string. Got it or not? And next we are coming to the third point here. Okay, clear or not? What is the third point? It will be there. Yeah, third point is if there is a friction between a string and a pulley, tension is a different on two sides of the pulley. But if there is a no friction between the pulley and the string, tension will be the same on the both side of the pulley. Got it or not? Yeah, the simply here we consider it is the one of the pulley. Here we consider as along this pulley there is a one string is a moving. Okay, clear or not? And now there is I am taken a mass M and here capital M I am considered. There is somewhat of friction is there between this pulley and as well as the string. Okay, now automatically the tensions are varied for both sides of the strings. Okay, clear or not? There is a T1 here, T2 here. In case there is a friction is available. In case there is a no friction, this T1 is equal to become T2. Understood all of you? Why? Because the same string only. Okay, now masses are also okay less here. The condition, second condition again it is applicable. This is the masses should be uniform and this mass is the less compared with the masses which is attached by it. Okay, clear or not? At that time only the third thing is the possible. Got it or not? And when there is a we consider if a pulley is a given a friction on the string, there is a one type of the tensions are available. What the type of the tensions are available? Tensions are different on two sides of the pulley. This is a one side, this is the another side. This tension is equal to this tension, but there is a friction less it here. Okay, now the tensions are not same. Got it or not? This is only about the concept of our yes pulley and as well as the tension forces. The tension force is nothing but the tension force the get is because of the masses. When we attach to the yes one particular string, the string is may yes gives the one type of force against to the yes weight. Understood all of you? The against to the weight. Why we are using the string? We want to hang it. Okay, we want to what against the frictional force or otherwise the normal forces. We want to move the body. Okay, not only that we are consider every time vertical manner, sometimes horizontal manners also we use the strings. Got it or not? Got it or not? Yes, suppose there is a one big road roller, it will be there. Okay, clear or not? Yes, one big road roller, it will be there. Or otherwise there is any big cart will be there. Cart. Okay, ratham. Okay, clear or not? In that one, there is a what? So many members are taken somewhat threads. Okay, the threads are contained by somewhat they are what you know very well in a Bahubali movie. Okay, whatever that 100 feet statue is there at that time, they want to okay lift it. They are used the strings or not. Okay, clear or not, all the students? That is a vertical manner or otherwise in a yes, but horizontal manner also there is a strings are may works. Yes, at that time they opposes whatever the body rigidity is there. Okay, clear or not? The body is in a rigid condition. It will be stay on to rigid or it will be changed from rigid to the motion. Yes, by help of the strings we are applied a force on it. Okay, now where we applied the tension forces at end of the string. Okay, where we attached the body, at that time we are applied forces, it will be works? No. At the end only we have to works. Especially for hanging purpose, there is the forces is working against the weight contained by the body. Got it or not? This is about a tension forces. These are 4 contact forces. Got it or not? These 4 contact forces we are mentioned through in a particularly by using which one? By using the free body diagram. Okay, before going to this, one more force is also given, spring forces. Spring forces. Okay, the spring forces are nothing but these are the forces which are elastic nature, working elastic nature. When we compress the spring, there is external forces are working. When we are remove the spring that from the compression, internal forces are working on it. Got it or not? Yes, external forces are working and as well as the internal forces are also working. Got it or not? I hope you got it here. You know very well how to work the spring. Every component in the spring is also works it. Okay, clear or not? Every component is a works or not? Suppose you know very well. Okay, now yes, like this it will be there. The spring is nothing but like this only or not? Yes, when we compress it, it will be compressed the next one. It will be compressed the next one. It will be compressed the next one. Like that, spring forces is working. But there is a what? Compulsory working of the spring external forces also required. When there is external forces is applied, at that time only internal forces are also working. Otherwise, there is a may not possible here. In the spring balance, when I am taken, there is one spring is available here. Okay, check it here. In that spring, it will be there inside. Okay, may not appear for you. Okay, in that one spring, it will be there. Okay, till I am not applied external force on it, the spring is extended. But when it will be want to compress it at that time, I am not given any force. Internal forces are only working. Whatever may be, there it will be what some forces are working. Okay, now by applied forces, there is a whatever the forces is applied, the extension of spring is directly proportional to the applied forces. Okay, extension coming in the spring, compression coming in the spring, that will be directly proportional to the applied forces only. Okay, external applied forces only. More extension is a given, more extension is a possible, more length it will become. More compression forces are given, it will become very near with one another. Got it or not? This is only the thing about a yes spring working. Got it or not? Next, FBD diagram. Very, very important question. You know very well. In the first lesson only we have the FBD diagram for us, but this much of clear and clarity will be not a contain in our lesson. FBD diagram. The diagram which is represent pictorially the application of forces on it. Okay, now one particular body not influenced by the one force only. Okay, now that will be influenced by the so many number of forces. Okay, clear or not? Yes, especially the contact forces and non-contact forces are also may what applied on the body. That all the representation of forces, representation of all the forces in a pictorial manner is only called what? FBD diagram. Got it or not? Yes, the free body diagram consists the what actually diagrammatical representation of a single body or a yes single body or a subsystems of the body isolated from its surroundings as shown all the forces acting on it. Okay, clear or not? The free body diagram, whatever the free body diagram it will be there. The free body diagram is which is given the forces acting on it. Okay, now yes, which is given by the surroundings, which is given by the isolated. That system is also giving forces on it. Okay, now yes, but we are not mention internal forces. There is a only just we are mention the word whatever external forces is working on it. Okay, now yes, that is only called a free body diagram. Got it or not? In that one we are mentioned frictional forces. In that one we are mentioned whatever forces we are applied externally. In that one we are mentioned whatever the forces are working by the earth, whatever forces are working by the normal component, whatever the forces are working by the tension, whatever the forces, whatever may be, it will be hanged fan, it will be applicable by the so many forces. Okay, clear or not? Yes, these are the forces we are mentioned in a free body diagram. Got it or not? Yeah, once check it. There is a what the steps we are taken for a drawing of free body diagram. Yes, first step one we are consider. What the step we are consider? Identify the object or a system and isolated it from the other objectives and clearly specified its boundaries. Okay, now what is its boundaries? Okay, now yes, suppose this is the one of the body we are consider. This is only the boundary of this body. I am not taken the what all the surroundings, whatever going on. Here there is a somewhat another body is there. Here another body is there. I am not taking account of all these bodies. Just I want to take a what is my boundary. This is only the my boundary totally. Got it or not? Yes, this boundaries first we have to check it out. Okay, clear or not all the students? And here on this one particularly specified the boundaries and step 2 what we have to. What we have to the step 2 and I have to do the step 2 first to draw the non-contact external forces in the diagram. Okay, now yes, so many are you made the mistakes. First only you mention the contact forces. Okay, when you get the when you write the contact forces, okay, now it will be may get a confusion the direction which is applied. Okay, that's why you have to should mention the non-contact forces whatever it is a contained on that boundaries. Mainly everybody as either may it is a touch with another surface or may not touch with another surface. It's compulsory contain the what weight. Okay, clear or not? That is only you have to mention here. Okay, weight is a working always downward. Okay, now that is why W is equal to mg. One of the force you have to mention here. That is a W or otherwise somewhere time G we are considered. That whatever the denotion, it is not a problem. But you have to should compulsory take that first thing is non-contact forces. What it is working on it. Okay, then you are mentioned the draw the contact force act on its boundaries of the object or system. Contact forces are mainly as a normal, friction, tension, and muscular forces. You know very well. Got it or not? I hope you got it here. How many forces are working on it? There is a two forces are working on it. Okay, clear or not? What it is working? One is the weight, another one is the friction. Okay, clear or not? Yes, that is only. Otherwise, the normal forces are working on it. Okay, these all forces we are take account here. Okay, clear or not? All the forces we are take account here, and that forces application only we are may consider, and we mention all the contact forces and non-contact forces and boundaries in this particular diagram. That diagram is only called free body diagram. Got it or not? That forces are only called free body diagram. I hope you got it here. Yes. And this is about today's class, all the students. And tomorrow we'll go with what the components are required to check the free body diagram. Okay, now somewhat time circular shape it will be there. Somewhat time looks like a rod in format. Somewhat time it is inclined manner it will be there. Okay, got it or not? These are all the forces we are take account. Okay, now of this particular body. Got it or not? This is only called as our what it is free body diagram. Okay, now once you read and check that what is the steps involved in that free body diagram drawing. First one is what? Boundaries you have to take. Second one is what? You have to should take the non-contact force. Third one you have to what? You are recognize the what the contact forces are there with that boundaries. Got it or not? These are all the forces you are mentioned here, and that will be gives for us. Okay, now free body diagram. Yes, this is only about today's. Thank you. Any doubts? All the students, any doubts are there regarding tension forces, regarding free body diagram, regarding contact and non-contact forces? Tomorrow we are going to discuss about how to draw the free body diagrams of different shapes. Okay, clear or not? Suppose circular shape is there. How we recognize the normal component?